Hey guys, I made some delicious sweet chili barbecue meatballs. Easy to make and really nice. You could easily use it for a potluck or a party. Let's get into it. So let's get our mixture started. I'm using some buttermilk here. Buttermilk really adds tenderness. Even when I'm doing fried chicken, I soak the chicken in buttermilk sometimes, and that just adds a lot to tenderness. In this case, it'll add to tenderness and it does binding as well. And the eggs as well are going to be helping with binding. I'm just using one large egg. So just whisk all of this together. And then we're going to go in with green seasoning. This is scallion, parsley, onion, garlic, a bunch of flavors. All the details are in the description. And then some breadcrumbs. You could do your homemade breadcrumbs or buy plain breadcrumbs. Just whisk that in. I did add a little bit more, but all the details are in the description below. All right. Now, as far as the meat goes, guys, you could get pork and beef. You could do a mixture of sausage and beef and pork. You could grind it yourself, or if you don't have the time, just purchase some good ground beef, okay? And then we're gonna add some seasoning here. I have salt, black pepper, and some all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna add some ginger powder as well. So just mix it together with a spoon or your clean hands, and then we're going to wrap this and we're going to put it in the fridge for about 30 to 35 minutes. Usually when I'm doing my buttermilk fried chicken, I let it soak overnight, but I'm just going to do this for 30 to 35 minutes. And while it sits, we're going to work on that really simple sauce. So I'm going in with some strawberry jam, guys. Some people actually like grape jelly. I'm using strawberry jam, some apple juice and apple cider, and some barbecue sauce. This is Sweet Baby Ray's. It's the regular one. It's not smoky or anything. You can use your favorite barbecue sauce, or you could use my homemade barbecue recipe if you want to, okay? Then I'm gonna go in with the sweet chili sauce. This sauce is gonna be sweet and slightly spicy, but not overwhelmingly spicy, okay? Then just whisk these up, all right? I am going to add some ginger powder to this. Okay, so that's going to add some heat and some flavor. All right, remember I said this is sweet and just slightly spicy. Just to balance things out, I am going to be adding just a little bit of salt. Okay, just add salt to taste. You don't want it to be very salty, just to balance the sweetness. All right, and then you want to simmer it until it thickens just slightly. It doesn't have to be super thick and super reduced, because we're going to simmer the meatballs in this later. All right, so take it off the heat and then let's get the meatballs. So I'm just using this tiny cookie or ice cream scoop here. You could use a measuring spoon if you want to, like a tablespoon or two tablespoon measuring spoon. So we're just going to scoop these out and then we will roll them. All right. At this point is where you want to get your kids to give you some free labor, or you can ask somebody else to help you so you can go faster. All right. So these are some of the meatballs. I have my hand oiled, and that's just a little olive oil, and then just roll them. Sometimes I like to press them just a little bit so they can sit in the pan, but you can leave them perfectly round if you like to. It doesn't matter. It's still a meatball. All right. So of course, meatballs can be cooked in the oven, which I do sometimes, but I wanted to cook it on the stovetop today and get that nice crusty finish on the outside. So you're just gonna cook them on both sides, about 4 minutes on each side. And then after that, we are going to just simmer it in the sauce. Depending on how cooked your meatballs are, you might have to simmer them for longer than I did. I cooked them in the pan for a good time, and there they are. All right, I did it in batches because the pan wasn't huge. And then I'm just gonna put them in the sauce, and they're gonna simmer for just 5 minutes because when I checked them, they were basically 98% cooked already. So just simmer it in that sauce spoon the sauce all over. You can use a deeper pot if you want to, but I like this because it just prevents the meatballs from breaking up because they're piled onto each other, right? So I use this wide pan, and then we're just gonna cover this and simmer it for a little bit. All right. And then after those 5 or 6 minutes, we are good to go. There they are. You can just serve them up. All right. And I just spooned some of the sauce on top. You could simmer it until most of the sauce has reduced. But if you want it super saucy, then, don't go too long in the pan. But they are so delicious and they're so tender, guys. Really nice. So give it a try the next time you have a party, all right? And if you want to have this for dinner, you can have it for dinner too. But thank you so much for joining me as usual. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.